Check for sound. Sound,
Can
sound,
you
sound,
hear
sound,
me?
sound.
Check, check. Yep.
All right. If you all can hear me, let me know that you can.
Can you hear us?
All right. So you can hear me. All
Can you
right.
hear me?
Let me check to make sure. Okay, so we can hear everybody. Okay, sorry about the delay. Sorry about the technical difficulties as per usual. Sometimes, we've still not gotten over to fix this system properly. So I want to first apologize for that, the technical delay. Anyway, we are jumping straight into this week's program of This Is Us. This is episode two of This Is Us, and this evening we are celebrating mothers. So we want to say Happy Mother's Day to all mothers out there. Virtually, we get to say hello. Vertically, virtually, we get to say hi. I feel like I'm still sleeping. Um, but anyway, we're going to get right into the show. This week, I have some of my siblings on to say Happy Mother's Day. We have a huge storyline this week. We also have a 5-year-old who was abandoned by his parents early back in the day. He made it out alive and he's still around. He will be here to tell his story today. But we are going to first start off with, of course, my siblings. They are here and they are going to say a little something to mom because mom, for some reason, watches all my show. She knows what goes on. She knows what happened. She can tell me what goes on every time I put on a show. She's never in the chat. You never see her, but she's always watching. So let me just start out with myself by saying, Happy Mother's Day, mom. And for me, today was not the only Mother's Day. As far as I'm concerned, as long as I'm alive and you are alive, as a matter of fact, every day is just a Mother's Day where I'm concerned. But we take this special time out today to invite families and friends to say, Mom, we love you. But let me start with myself, as I said, Mom, I love you. And I could not have loved you more. You know, there are a lot of people that makes mistakes. We have parents that made mistakes, and the mistakes can't be fixed for sure. The mistakes can't be fixed that some parents have made, but at least we can flip the page and start a brand new page. And so I want to say thanks again, mom, for carrying me for 9 months. Thanks for giving me suck for 2 years. Yes, I was that type of guy who would never want to leave them breast alone. I would suck until thy kingdom come. I love it on mama's breast. Yes. And so I want to say thank you, mommy, for tolerating me. And I want to say also thanks for tolerating me over the years, for doing my little nonsense and here and there. You tolerated me, and I have nothing but love and respect for you, Mom. So shout out to you, Mom. Love you forever and forever and forever. And if there's another forever, then I love you that forever too. Thank you so much, Mom. All right. Now we have, I'm going to continue my story, but of course, you always hear me talking up here. So I want to hear a different voice. Now, my sibling, my younger brother is online. Let me bring him a little closer, him look too far, not a distant. Um, Thank you for coming, brother. His name is Brother. I will just call him Brother for now. If he feels okay to say his name, then he can introduce himself to you all. But for now, I will just say he's my little brother. He's hallelujah. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. That's what I'm talking about. I thought he was never going to come on, but oh my goodness, he's here. That's my little brother right there. Oh my God, that is my big brother right there. I am so happy to see him. I'm so happy to see him. Welcome to the TR show, my brother, my sibling, my twin, my friend, I am searching for names. Somebody please help me. Somebody please help me. I'm searching for names to describe my little brother. Let me tell you something, guys. Before he say anything, my brother that you're looking on right there, that's him and his wife. Yes, that's him and his lovely wife right there. Now, my brother was the only person back in the day when I was at church who knew how to fix the amplifier so that I could get the sound that I've always wanted at church. Now, believe it or not, the only time that I was ever upset with my brother as a child growing up was at church. He was so calm and quiet at home that we would never find the time to fuss or to fight or to disagree. He's always so silent. He's always so humble. He's always so caring. He's always in another world, as a matter of fact, by himself, caring about different things that, one would not imagine. But one day we went to church. It was a Saturday morning. And of course, there was a new amplifier. No, it was not a new amplifier. There was a morning when I take up my guitar at church to strum. And when I strummed my first chord, I didn't like the sound. Now, if there was one person in the earth that knows how to tune my guitar to make it have the sound that I've always wanted, it's my brother Jude. Well, I call his name. Oh my goodness. Anyway, it was him. And this Saturday morning, for some reason, I was not getting the sound that I ever wanted. I wanted that sound, that particular sound, to make my guitar sound crisp and nice. So the right EQ was needed. But he, of course, didn't. I don't know what went wrong that day. I don't know what happened, but I wasn't getting the proper EQ that I've always wanted. And I was upset with him. So believe it or not, the only time in 4 decades that I've ever been upset with my brother was that day. One time. And that was like kind of a petty stuff, that was nothing to be upset for, but I was upset for that though. That's me. I am very picky when it comes on to my sound, and he is the professional. I am only a professional guitar player. He's a professional engineer and so forth and so on. And also my brother was the type of man that you know, I used to want to be like my brother. I used to want to be like my brother in one department, especially. When you want to prove that you're a man, when things goes wrong in your home, you want to fix it as a man. For some reason, I was not the type that would fix things in my home as a man. My brother would do that. So while I would be probably the type of guy who sits and read a book and, get my intellectual skills up, and I am over there in books and reading books and studying and whatever, my brother was the type of guy who, when the pipe was broken, he would fix it. When the table is broken, he would fix it. When the tiles are broken, he would fix it. When the house is falling down, he would fix it. He was Mr. Fixer. And I wanted to be that guy. But unfortunately, my calling was a different call. And so I lift my hats off to my little brother, who I call my big brother today. That's him right there. Welcome to the show. I am Nyerere, and that's my little brother Jude right there. Welcome. Love you, bro. And as a matter of fact, before you even say anything, his wife, I love her too. His wife is a wonderful girl, and I am proud to say I love her, and I don't have to have a black and blue eye. My brother will not, you know, punch me in the face to say I love you, sister. He's okay with it because that's the love that we have. Brotherly love will continue from now, from dusk until dawn. That's right. Welcome, my brother and my sister. Thank you so much for coming. You may have the floor, sir and ma'am.
Blessings, blessings, greetings, and salutations. What an introduction. I hope you're hearing me well, or hearing us well. You hearing us well, sir?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can hear you. I can hear you. I just
All
want a
right.
little more.
Awesome, awesome. Thanks for such an introduction, taking me back down to memory lane, having my wife full of giggles. Um, but it's good to create memories. So when the time comes and you are able to bring it back, you can always smile about it. So a lot of persons have memories that they don't like to remember, some bad memories, but it's good that we have created memories, and the things that you have said, it is not a lie. So that's the good part about it. A lot of persons talk about things and they make up a lot of stories and those stuff, but it's not a lie. What you have said, it is true. And I must report that I'm still the fixer guy. I still fix a lot of stuff that is broken, and even when it's not broken, I break it and fix it back. Sorry, but that's what it is. I just like I'm inquisitive. I'm just curious when it comes on to certain things. I really like to know how it works and how things work. So that's what it is. But as we are here today, the world celebrates Mother's Day. Um, I particularly don't celebrate the day today like that. I know it's everybody's thing, but as you rightly mentioned in your introduction earlier, that every day is Mama's Day actually. So once your mom, even when she's dead, you still have to remember that she is mother. She gave birth to you, and so I celebrate my mother every day. She might not hear it, she might not know it like that, but she's loved and she's being celebrated. And she's, as everybody would say, their mother is the best mother. And I can steal that saying or term that my mother, our mother, is the best mother that you can find. Everybody have their hiccups and their little dark side to them, but when you think about it, they are still mother. You know what I'm saying? So whether my mother is listening right now or no, I mean, mother, you know that you are loved. And special big up. This is one word I always use with my darling wife here. When she was here in the USA and I was in Jamaica. I would say, I love you across the miles, and she would feel so blushful about it. And I can say this to my mother right now. If she's watching, and if she look at the program tomorrow, I think you probably have, you're able to watch it after the show tonight. Right. So if you get to look at it tomorrow, Mom, I am loving you from my heart across the miles, across the many miles. Thank you for being a good mother. And as we have established earlier, that it's not a makeup story. Whatever is being said here is the truth. And you have been a wonderful mother. You know how to pray. I mean, you know how to give good advice. Right. And so we still look forward for our little advice and encouragement as grown as we are right now and having our own family and all that stuff. We still anticipate your encouragement, the good laughter, taking care of the grandchildren. I mean, what can we do without mothers? I remember I called her and asked her, "Hey, mom, how do you cook oxtail?" I was longing to eat some Jamaican oxtail, man. And I don't know, maybe if I was pregnant, the baby would have come up with a piece of oxtail and somewhere. Right. I'm just saying, here's the carrier right here. Um, but I'm just saying that if that was the case, trust me, the baby would have been called oxtail. But I called her and she was ready to, share the bit of information how to prepare the Jamaican oxtail. And I mean, how many mothers you can call for them to pass that cooking skill or cooking knowledge onto you? And so I'm forever grateful because now I'm not 100%, but I think I can. put something in the pot and it come out, where you can eat it and
Yeah.
all that stuff. So, and all that is because of my mother. She's a very good cook, and I kind of steal a page out of the book and I'm running with it. I will cherish it. That whenever you pass from this life, mom, I can say to anybody, my cooking skills come from my mom.
True that. True.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely. That was beautifully said. And if I should say something before I bring on the wonderful lady so she can say whatever she have to say, I can certainly relate to what you're saying because all my cooking skills come from mom. But you said something before that is really touching. That is important. And I want to say that many family lives have been destroyed with the absence of a praying mom.
yes,
I want to say that our little bit of success that we've had, the little bit of love and care that we have for each other, the little bit of whatever we have came from a praying mom. And I will say this to whomever is watching: in any home, a praying mother is very important. You need to have that mother that will go on her knees at 12 in the night and say, God, remember my son TR. You know, we want that mother who say, when she say God, you feel it because she means
yes,
God. That's the type
that's
Yeah.
of
right.
mother you want to have. Not just the mother who say, son, I love you, but the mother who introduce you to a love that never dies, the love
Amen.
of God. So today, some people always say, TR, how are you so powerful? How do you get to be so inspirational? How do you get to do this? All of that is coming from a praying mom that was on her knees when other people were having sex. That's right. That's right. She was on her knees while other people were indulging in other different acts all over the world. Mom was praying. And so today I can safely say, thank you, Mom, for those prayers. It makes me who I am today, or it
Right.
contributes to who I am right now in this same position. I remember too when I came here first and decided to just chill here for a while. I called mom because I was a good cook, but meals were
Yeah,
limited to what we used to cook back in the day.
right.
We have a limited menu, so to speak. You know, but when I came out here and I was eating everything else, and I wanted to have that mom type of thing, and I didn't remember how to cook the fish, and I
Right.
called up mom and said, "Mom, I don't remember how to season the fish. How do I fry the fish? Because all I can remember is that she put salt and black pepper on it and put it in the oil. And I'm like, no, man, fish need more than oil and black pepper and salt. What else can I add to it? And, and mom was saying, oh, well, this is how you do it. You'll put that and that and that. And I would say, oh, okay, okay. So that's how it's done. All right, yes. So today I am safely saying that I am a lot
Yeah,
of things because of my mom. And there's one more thing that I want. Why we can talk? So there's so many memories. There's one more thing that I want to say about mom. Mom, if you're watching, now my mom was one of the best teacher that I've met in my whole life, and I'm serious about that. My mom is the best teacher that I've met in my whole life. I will tell you how. When I was learning to cook, I did not know that mom was actually teaching me to cook. What mom would do? Mom would say, hey, come here, son. Half that pot of water. You see that pot in the middle right there? Put half of that of water on the fire. I said, okay, mom. I would run to the pot, put it on the fire. She would say, all right, put half a teaspoonful of salt in there in the water. I said, okay, mom. She would say, all right, peel that potato you see on the stove, on the table. Peel that potato, peel that piece of dasheen, peel that piece of yam, put it in the water. And I was saying, all right, mom. And she would tell me to do everything while she was there, pretending like she was cooking. By the time she was finished with me, I was the one who cooked the food because I did everything by the food should finish and be prepared. My mom had allowed me to cook everything. If she did said you go put on the pot and cook the dinner, and she stayed at the bed and wait on it. But I said, Mom, me can't cook. But she told me the thing step by step until it was done and I was now a cook. Yes, I was now a cook. So not a crook. No, I didn't say I was a crook. I am a cook. That's right. So, so we want to just say, I've had a wonderful time with mom, and I want to leave the platform so we can, have some other people say what they have to say about their mothers, because everybody is celebrating mothers today. Everybody's taking the time out of their day to say something to mama. So my sister-in-law right there that you're looking at, she's a wonderful singer. She sang a song years ago, God has raised up Zion daughter. And when I still listen to that song, I still feel the spirit, moving inside my body. God has raised up Zion daughter. I think she was talking about herself because she's such a daughter of Zion and she's doing fantastic. So let's welcome. She's going to say what she have to say, and then she do what she have to do. And welcome to the show, my sister-in-law.
Hola. Yes. I am grateful that for Jude and Duke's mom, because without her I wouldn't have such a wonderful husband. So I'm grateful that she brought him into the world and that she taught him so many things, that he could be a good husband, a good father. He's a people person, he's a good friend, a good sibling. I'm sure you can say that, TR. Um, he's wonderful, and I just want to give thanks to God for my mom, that brought me into the world as well, so that I could give up the best of myself and even have my own children. So big thanks to mom every day, not just today, but every day, because they have such a great job to do every day, bringing up the next women and men of tomorrow. So moms, awesome job, working hard full time, going to school full time, doing so many different things, entrepreneurs. Um, they're doing everything you can think of. And women are strong, they're resilient, powerful, and they're going to continue to, maybe not like Beyonce run the world, but but they're going to continue to have their part to play in the world, making the best of us, you know. So I don't really have like a long song, but I just wanted to sing this little part of Nat King Cole's Unforgettable, because I believe moms are simply unforgettable. They're
Absolutely.
special in every way,
Mhm.
and even when they they leave us, we're forever looking to them, whether talking to ourselves and hoping they're listening, or trying to remember something to keep our faith high from what they've said. And so I'll just sing this little piece. TR, do you have a guitar? Unforgettable in every way. Unforgettable, that's how you stay. Unforgettable in every way. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that unforgettable too. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable things that unforgettable too. Lots of love. Look at him in purr.
That's that's absolutely beautiful to listen to. That was just a breath of fresh air. These are the type of things that we want to hear on a day-to-day basis. You should be happy that you're over on that side, because if you were over on this side, you probably wouldn't have a voice by now, because every day I would be saying, hey, could you sing me this song? Hey, could you sing me this song, please? That was absolutely amazing. That was fantastic. That was truly beautiful. And I'm happy to be, here with you both, to enjoy and to sit and listen and to, to just enjoy and, feed myself from your contribution. This is a lifetime memory. And I
Yeah,
normally say some of the things that we need to do. I say this all, it's a part of my philosophies that we should make memories, because one thing for sure, when the undesirable things are coming upon us, when the bad things are coming upon us, they are giving us absolutely no warning. When the bad things are coming, it's not coming to you in the night to say, hey, tomorrow is going to be a bad day. So, pull your socks up, fasten your seatbelt. No warning for a bad day. A bad day presents itself. You wake up, your hot tea turn over on you and burn you. You jump in your car runs off the road, no brake. A streak of bad things happen and there is no warning. So I
no,
normally say, because we can't determine when there's going to be a bad day, there is one thing that we have control of, and that is to make a memorable day. You can actually instigate a memorable day. You can make memories. You can leave this live stream and you can just go on the beach, and roll in the sand and just have a memorable day and say, you remember the night when we went to South
your
Palm Beach
program.
and we chilled on the beach and we fried dumpling on the beach and we kick crabs on the seaside and so forth and so on. You've just got to make memories. So I am so thankful that this day, was we could be able to come together as a family and do something memorable. And the good thing about it, not like in my days when we didn't have a platform like this to go look back at a video or a picture of what we did 10 years ago. I am so happy that probably 10 years from now, we can show our grandchildren, this was us. Um, 10
Our
years
grandchildren,
ago, this was us. 25 years ago, this was us. 45 years ago, this was us. So, with that being said, I want to say welcome to the TR Show, everybody. And this is the second episode of This Is Us with me and my family. If you will allow me, let me just take this quick time out to say greetings to all the people in the chat. I want to say thank you, SF Rose, for being here, Sandy K, Carter Club. I see Barrow Boy Woods. I also see Premier Hell, Latrice Black, Amy Conival, and her sheep is here as well. She's the only person on YouTube who comes to the chat with a sheep with a very big ears falling to the side. Such a wonderful lady, Amy Conival. She might be coming up here later to tell something. We have Pinay Akoy in the building. We also have Rebecca God's Messenger here as well. Thank you for coming. I look further and I see Cheryl Freeman. I see Greg Manley. Thank you for being here. Tommy Travels is here as well. I see Angela M. and William Noel. Thank you so much for being here. I also see True Vine Ministries talk show Pastor Jackson. Oh my goodness. Pastor Jackson is here. Hallelujah. Thank God you're here. I'm happy to see you. We also have Octave Dogan in the building. Thank you so much for coming, Octave Dogan, all the way from UK. Thank you for being present in our show today. We also have Just Me, Nicole. No, not me, her. Nicole is in the building. Thank you so much for coming. We also have, who else do we have? Oh, and I see some super chat. We have Ruby in the building. Thank you for coming, Ruby. That's a super sticker there from Ruby. And up here we have Miss B-Town Hester. She gave $10 earlier. And I want to say thank you, Miss B Town, for coming. Miss B Town Hester came and she donated. And I want to take this time out to say thank you to everyone who donated their little much. It is appreciated. If it is $1 like or $2 or $5, I did not ask for an offering, and you take the time out of your day and out of your cash to donate $10 to my show. I am thankful. Thank you very much. And we are going to say um, I'm not sure what else my brother have to say, but we are 31 minutes in. We're going to take the next 4 minutes and give it to my brother to say whatever you want to say. And then we're going to invite somebody else to jump on up here and, say what they have to say to their mom or to their daughter or to their brother, sister, mother, whatever. But before he comes, I want to tell you this. I want to tell everyone this because there's a lot of people out there in the world that I hear using this term. And I want to say there is no such thing. So let me tell you right now. I've seen a lot of mother out there boasting, I am the mother and the father. The father disappeared when he was 10 or 5 or 6. And she said she's the mother and the father. And I also hear father saying, I am the mother and the father. Hell no. There's no man that can be a mother. You cannot be a mother, not in this history, not in this life, nor the one to come. A mother's love is special. A mother is unique and different, and no man can be a mother. You can play the role and do some of the things that a mother should do, but you cannot ever be a mother. Neither can a mother be a father. So for those mother who is out there and you're a single mom and you're saying, my son was not born with or raised by a father. I am the mother and the father. Hell no. You are the mother and the mother, not a mother and a father. You can do some of the things, or maybe almost all of the things that a father could or would do, but you can never be a father. So, big shout out to all the mothers out there in the world. Whether you bear a child or you have not done anything about your child yet or children, shout out to you. And I was telling somebody earlier today that if you have an egg, you are a mother. You're a mother to your eggs. That's right. You are a mother to your eggs that is not yet hatched. That's right. Your children is not yet hatched. Oh, you can't hatch children? Oh, you have children. All right, cool. All right. So you are a mother of your eggs until your eggs are fertilized by whomever you choose. And so thumbs up to you. Big up to you, mother. Shout out to you. Thank you for being a great person that you are. And we want to say, welcome back to the show again. My brother, do you have anything else to say before we say or we accept somebody else upon here?
Yeah, of course, there's always more to say. I mean, it's been many years, so there's always more. But first of all, I want to help to say to your listeners and viewers, thanks for the support in TR. Coming a far way, we have been coming a far way, and I want to extend because I call him the one, and I am the other one, and that's how we live our life. He is the one, and I'm the other one. So probably you need to expound on that, my brother. But nevertheless, I just want to also mention that my mother is a go-getter. She will not sit and watch her children or kids suffer. She will make sure she go out to find food for them to eat. And I really respect and appreciate that about my mother. She, ever since I know her, I don't find her a day sitting around at her will. She's always ready to go to work to make sure that we have a good education, to make sure that we have food, and to make sure that we're okay. You know what I'm saying? And growing up, I remember in our community, we were looked upon as different because of her and the way that she tries to grow us. It was not like the regular kids. We were special, we were different, and that's because of her and the help of God. That's why we were able to be different in our community. And up to this point, we are still different. We're not like the average, and I'm not bragging or boasting, but when you have good parents, or especially good mothers, it shows in your life of living and it shows who you are. You will definitely display your childhood when you become a man. So if you were a crook or a cook, when you become a man, you will display such things. All right. So make sure that mothers, make sure that the young mothers out there, make sure that you train your child, as the Bible put it, in the right way, because when they become old, they will not depart from such a thing. So continue doing a good job. Father is gone, you still have to carry your load, you still have to play your role, do your responsibilities, and make sure you rear a good child. Mother is gone, father, do what you have to do. Grow your son, grow your daughter, grow your children. And trust me, in the future, you will be pleased to see what they turn out to be. I'm sure my mother and father would be happy to see that we have not turned out to be the worst things are behind bars, but we are here and able to speak truth that you are good parents. Thank you.
All right. So that was my brother. I'm not sure. You know what? You know what I'm going to do? As a matter of fact, what was supposed to happen here, um, my brother would probably leave, and then we take some other people up on here. But because we can actually take some people, we're going to ask them to stay around for the next 20 minutes, and we're going to have whomever coming on. If you want to meet them and say hello, you can come on up here, meet them, and say hello. So we're going to open up this time. We're not going to open up a phone line, but we're going to open up the panel, or make the panel available for those who want to jump on up here and say hello to my other half. Oh, no, it's not my other half. He's my twin brother. He's
No,
the
the
other
other one.
one.
Yes.
The other one. So, as he was asking earlier that I would, say something more about what he said, he's always said that I am the one, and he is the other one. And I've always liked it because, no one has to worry about, who is the better one, or who is the first one, or who is the more good looking one, who is the more handsome, who is the more. We don't give a damn who is the more. We are just saying that he said that I am the one, and he said he's the other one. So that means he's not three quarters, he's not half, or a fraction, but he is also the one. So you have the one, and the other one. Plus you have the one and the other one. So until we die, we are the one.
The one. That's right.
All right. So for those who don't know, he's actually a musician as well, a very good one. He was a bass player growing up, and eventually he has transformed into a fantastic guitar player. Hold on, as a matter of fact, let me just grab my guitar if I may. I am not a singer. I fool around upon here all the time. I fool around over here all the time. I am not a singer, but I'm certainly a guitar player. And if I should strum a chord really quick and even try to say,
Oh dear Lord.
God made you special. You know what I mean? All right, so there you go. That's my song
God
right
made
there.
you
Mhm.
special.
That's my song right there. And
Yes, sir.
so that's my offering in terms of
Wow.
vocalizing, or trying to attempt using my vocal cords. I've been working on the chords from the instrumental all these years, but my vocal cords has been sitting, and I decided recently to start, singing every now and then. Not a great singer, not the most beautiful voice, but I use the little that I have, because that's what God gave me, so I use it. If you want to
Right.
say you're not a good singer, or don't bother with that. Me no business. Me I do when me I do, because that God give me if you do. So that me I do. All right. So um, we have some people in the building. I'm going to drop the link down one more time for those who want to come up and say hello to my other the one and his
The other one.
the other one. That's right. If you want to jump on up here and say hello to the other one, and I would appreciate that. So we're gonna take two stories. We have. I'm not sure if he's in the chat. I think Amy still come up? I'm not sure. Amy have. She's the only person that chat with a sheep. She calls it a dog, but I call it a sheep because when I see a dog-looking animal with a lot of furs and it looks white and it has big ears, for all I care, that's a sheep. I saw a sheep, and so she says she always says it's her dog, but I call it her sheep. Anyway, we're gonna take the first person up here. Premier Hell is up here, and
My kids are being
he
like,
is kind of a. Uh, Thank you for coming on up here, Premier Hell. Happy Mother's Day. Oh, you're not a mother. Sorry.
yeah,
Happy Mother's Day to
wait a
your
second.
mom.
I'm a
And
dad that acts like a mother. Wait, want to see me look like a mother?
all right, go right ahead.
Oh, really? All right. You really want me to do it? I know you do. All right,
Oh
press
my
you.
goodness.
Hey, wait,
Such a
wait.
good
I'm
question, man.
too. Hey,
Wow.
happy Mother's Day.
Oh my goodness.
Wait. Um. Anyways, what I was trying to say, and I
Mhm.
said in the chat, there's a lot of mothers out there that just don't. They they had stuff in their life, and it's not their fault. But there's a lot of mothers out there that I love. My mother. My mother's always been there for me, and I talk to people. My mom's always been there for me, more than for herself. That's why this day is special. But we can't. We got to really realize that what this is a day to respect our mothers. That's just put this aside. It isn't about like a man dad or a mom dad. It doesn't matter. It isn't about us. It's like it makes you laugh and crack up. But man, I love my mom, and I hope you guys do too. Stuff happens.
Yes,
Mad respect to every mom out there. We all make mistakes,
we do.
Mhm.
even moms.
Oh yeah, I do agree. And that's a profound statement because we make mistakes, but what we should make sure we don't do is make our mistakes make us. Because
Yeah,
when you allow yourself to be made by your mistakes or you become your mistakes, that's where the problem is. But you're allowed to make mistakes, of course. And so that was
exactly.
very profound.
Yeah, don't let anybody put you down and tell you can't do something. And Sandy K, thank you so much for letting me know that TR was live. I always miss your streams every single day. It's like, damn it, man. No, his time zone is like different than mine. I always end up in the middle or the end or something. It just depends. YouTube doesn't always give out notifications, but they do, but they get buried. There's a lot of people I try to find, and you're very inspirational, TR. Mad respect, man.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm
Nice.
glad that I could do. In case you weren't here when I was saying, if you see that guy on the other side, he's actually my brother. We are 5 years apart. So um, I am the one, as he say, and he's the other one. But I say he's the one, and I'm the other one. So vice versa, whichever. The result is the same, or the answer is the same.
And can I say something else here? The
N-
SF Rose.
not really, but I will just give you a chance to say it.
Okay, SF Rose. You had me like dropping on the floor laughing when you were spamming my like, hey, I want the link. Now, family up here is on the panel, and I want your link because that voice you had right there, that song, you sounded almost like Whitney Houston. Like even like I was very like relatable. It was like you can't be you just right there. Your voice is like wow. And I'm like Whitney Houston. I loved Whitney Houston, man. That voice and that freaking songs and the message that she put out in her music. I loved it. I'm a big fan, and I like that. I like the voice you have. And right now, I've seen you on the panel, and I admire you guys right now. I want to know your link. I want to follow you guys right now. Yeah, and not, but you don't have to follow me back. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm not here. I'm not here. I'm just saying, damn, I found somebody because the TR show showed me you were there.
Right. It's work in progress. Something to come in the future, not just yet, but we're working on it.
I know. That's why I'm gonna be there. I gotta see it behind the scenes. You know what I mean? I gotta know. I got the behind the scenes pass just because I get my ear. Nobody else is gonna know. I get the first hand access.
All right. No, exactly. And we say
Right?
thank you for support.
No, I mean that's why I need the link. And the SF Rose was like begging for the link. and nobody was dropping it. And I still don't even know the link. I couldn't find it. I found the StreamYard link. That was easy. Even
Right.
when my kids are yelling at me, Daddy, Daddy, Daddy.
All right, we're going to make sure we're going to make sure we put the link down there. Um,
Yeah,
in the
for the
meantime, I
panel
want to
members,
also
please,
say,
like moderators, if you know the panel members, please drop their link. That is the very most important thing because this is breaking freaking news. They're freaking coming up there. That voice right there made me irritated. I couldn't find them. I went and searched for family, and there's like a 1 million channels named family.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so
All
when
right.
we actually make, because we haven't yet, so that's why you couldn't find us. But when we actually make it, you'll be one of the first persons to know. Deal? Deal?
So I can be your first subscriber?
Yeah. Why not?
All right, Doctor the Radio at Gmail.
How
DR the
All
Radio.
right.
I like the radio.
I'm typing it down right now.
Hopefully, I don't get no damn spam.
Oh
All right. All right. Well, while that is being said, we have a long line of people that is coming on up here. So I'm going to allow another person to jump
Yeah,
on
I'm gonna go.
quickly.
I'm gonna go. Let other people shine. And thank you, PR, for letting me up here again. This is the second time I've been on your show, bro. And wait.
Oh yes.
Before I go.
Oh yeah,
that's
there he
you.
is.
That's you.
Awesome, man. Good to see you, brother.
Thank you so much, Premier Hell.
Cat, this is me.
All right. Good to see you. Good to see you.
And someone please put Hell link in. Premier Hell's link in the stream. Thank you so much for being up here, and thank you for being a brother and a friend. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being you. That's it. That's all I gotta say, man. You have a good day. You have a great
No
day.
problem,
I'll be watching. I'm always lurking sometimes.
No problem. We all do.
All right, later. Hey, everybody in the chat, be safe. Love your mother. Love people, man. Don't hate. Appreciate it.
Say hi.
All right.
Hi.
Now we have online. This is Amy, and of course this is Cole, and you can see them for yourself. I don't see the sheep, but the sheep is somewhere hanging. Oh, the sheep is right there. Oh my God, the sheep is right there. That's the sheep right there. There it is.
It's Taco.
Welcome to the show, Amy. Thank you so much for coming.
Say hi, SF Rose.
Hey Cole, how are you? You're shy
I
tonight.
want
You don't want to sing for Mama? You want to sing
Can
for
you
Mama?
say
You
say
are
Happy
the
Mother's Day?
sunshine.
Happy Mother's Day. Look. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
Oh God. Hey Amy, what's up?
Hey. Happy Mother's Day to everyone in chat.
I'm not
Hi,
hearing you,
SF
Amy.
Rose.
Oh my God, dude. I think I'm SF Rose. Oh my God, she's gonna get a kick out of that, dude.
We're on a bad delay, so I'm hearing everything like I'm hearing what I say a minute later.
Can somebody tell Amy that her volume is off?
No, her volume's on. We can hear her.
It's on?
Yeah.
So it's me. Oh, sorry.
What?
I like to be here.
I show him to Taco.
This is Taco. Hey, come over here. This is Taco.
Hi, Taco.
He's one.
Oh, really?
He's a big one.
Cut that out.
Oh, I guess it depends on you for directions, huh?
Little camera shy. He's running away.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Aww.
Aw. Come here. Oh. Ow.
So what have you done for mommy?
Have you done anything special for mommy today?
What did we do today?
Oh.
So did we have? You colored pictures?
I colored pictures.
Okay, I thought you cooked mac and cheese.
And what else? Say we had cinnamon rolls.
We had cinnamon rolls.
Awesome, sounds good.
Flowers.
We got some flowers.
Oh, really?
What kind of flowers?
They're geraniums.
The geraniums.
Geraniums.
The geraniums.
Did you like them?
Did you like them?
Hey. I need it. I need this.
Did you like them?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
What else?
I don't know. You want to say anything else?
I want to go see.
No.
I want to see somebody else.
I go to bed soon. Say, I gotta go to bed.
I gotta go to bed soon.
Okay, Cole.
What did they say? Did they say goodbye?
You're not ready to
I
sleep?
thought somebody different. Mommy,
Everyone will see them later.
we'll see them late. We'll
Say, we're
see.
gonna go.
We're gonna go.
Nine.
Mommy,
Okay, all right. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much for coming. See
Goodbye.
you again soon.
bye.
Bye bye.
Mommy, mommy, should we call somebody else?
All right. Thank you so much for coming, Amy. And now we have Ruby Sweet. She has a large story. I think I'm not sure if her story can hold on tonight's show. I think we're gonna have to reschedule a show just for her because her story is long and she's been through a lot. So without further ado, let me just welcome you, Ruby Sweet. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. And I want to say hi to TR's family. I want to say hi to MS Rose. I love y'all so much. And TR, you such a great man of God. You're so loving. And it's just amazing how you are. You can see the spirit that works in you. But I want to say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And I want everybody to be encouraged because not all of us have our mothers. So I want everyone to be encouraged to know that they are still with us. They're just in a different dimension. And just because we cannot see them right now, we can't touch them or hear them talk on the phone or whatever, just know that they are in your heart. You have precious memories. Hold on to that. And I just want everybody to be encouraged and know that we are alive. They're still alive.
Awesome, awesome. That's nice to know, and that was beautiful of you to say. Thank you so much for sharing that. We really
Yeah.
appreciate you. Is your mother still alive?
My mother passed April 12th of 2014.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that. I remember you saying that.
Mhm. She passed actually 2 years before my son was killed.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
and the only grandmother I ever knew, because her mother, my grandmother, passed when my mother was just 8. So I
uh-huh.
never met her, but I met my daddy's mother, and she just passed. She hold on, she just passed January of last year. So we just buried her too.
Wow.
So, but I'm still able to smile because God has kept me.
Amen.
That's
He's
awesome to
very
say.
good.
That's really awesome to say, and I'm happy that you could acknowledge that it is really God's mercy why you're still here. You know, many people don't even think that there is a higher being or higher power that is responsible for their being here. So it's nice that you still acknowledge that God is the one or His mercies that have brought you this far. So thank you for sharing it. Is there anything else that you want to say to anybody in particular, or you want to say anything to the mothers, or before we take somebody else?
I'm gonna make it quick. I just want to say that I had a type of mother that literally our bedtime stories was the Bible. So she made sure she instilled the word of God inside of us. So it goes
Absolutely.
back to what your twin brother said. You lead that child in the way they should go.
Uh-huh.
See? And even if we mess up, we will return to our first teacher. So that's so true. So I just want everybody to know that, like TR said, there is a higher power, the higher, the most high God, and He's evident in all our lives. And I want people to be thankful for just waking up to see another day. You may not have everything that you need or want, but He always makes sure He takes care of us, whether it's physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. He always makes sure He takes care of us, especially if we are willing spirit and allow him to. You have to allow him to come in. You have to
Right.
allow him to work in you. You have to. The Bible say that you knock and the door shall be open unto you. Seek and ye shall find. You see what I'm saying? Ask and it shall be given unto you. Long as you believe and you have trust in him, it shall be established. You can't rush God to do things, okay? God is about order, okay? So I want everybody to know, just be encouraged. Thank you, TR. Thank you, FS Rose. Again, hello, family. And I'm going to get off of here. And hopefully, real soon, me, you, and TR, we can hook up and do this
Uh,
story thing because I think it'll help a lot of people.
Absolutely. I'll be talking to you shortly.
Thank you for
All
sharing.
right.
All right. Thank you so much for coming.
Later.
All right. So that was Ruby Sweet. Thank you for being here. We're looking actually to wrap up the show. We have reached the almost 1 hour mark. It's now 57 minutes since we've been streaming. And so we're going to do another 3 minutes. But if there's somebody else that wants to jump on up here quickly and say hello, now is the chance. We're not going to be hanging on up here for all night. So if you have something to say, you can just jump on up quickly and say it. Thank you, Thirsty Rabbit. Thank you for being here. We have Shonda's Graphic. Thank you for being here as well. I saw Weena Balderas. Thank you for coming. We have Crusader, the Son of the Most High. Thank you for coming in. We appreciate your presence here. We also see who else? There was somebody else here. Flowbeck. Thank you for being here, Flowbeck. We appreciate you. And we want to take this time out to say a big shout out to all my members that are in the chat. Thank you so much for coming in. Sir William Noel, thank you for being here. Say hello to Crystal for me. As a matter of fact, I will tell her myself, Happy Mother's Day, Crystal. Thank you for being here. SF Rose, thank you for being here. And thank you for all those who come on in to say hello. All right, we're going to just leave this for one more person. I think we want to hear from one more person. Do you have a song that you want to sing for your mom or for all moms? This is the chance. If you want to say hello to somebody, this is the chance. So here is one more. I'm going to drop the link down one more time for somebody who want to just jump on up here and say hello. And then after that, we will just wrap up the show and call it a day or a night or whatever the case might be. Eric, I mean, I almost said your name. I don't want to say your name really right now, but thank you for being here and thank you for such an amazing song and thank you for you know coming on as a breath of fresh air so we can hear some good singing and that is really 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 appreciated. So if there's nobody else, I'm just going to ask you to say whatever you have to say before we end the show. We are about to end anytime now. So if you have something that you want to say finally or lastly for tonight, here's your chance. Both of you could say your not last word. I'm not going to call it a last word. You're just going to say, what you want to say right now.
Go ahead.
SF Rose, I love you so much, darling. Can't wait to see you again. It's been like forever. I hope you're doing well. Please give her kisses for me. You know who you are supposed to be. Yes, due diligence. Lots of kisses.
That is really sweet. That is really sweet. So that's the wife of my brother. That's my sister-in-law right there. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for passing on some love to SF Rose. I'm sure she's happy to hear that. So, brother, the other one or the one, what sayest thou?
Well, I appreciate the opportunity tonight to be on your program, and of course, I've been watching in the background all the time. It's just that my face is not on the screen, but I appreciate the effort and the time that you take to invite me to be on your program. and for those who send their love for us as a family, and we're sending love back your way, of course.
Lots of love.
Yes, we this world is hanging on love, and I hope that everybody is feeling the vibration tonight, and especially for those trying mothers, for those who are single parents struggling to stay above the watch, as we say, keep going. There's a brighter future ahead of you. Just keep pressing it. It might not be easy at the present moment, but sooner or later you will be out of what you're going through. So just hang in there. It's gonna be all right. I promise you, it's gonna be all right. And I'm telling you, just think about the good Father who died for you. I mean, He will make everything possible. He will open all the doors. Special shout out to all mothers out there. Take care of yourself, take care of your children, and make sure that everything works the way it should, as how it's been designed, you know, to be. And go ahead.
Oh, and for all those moms that are working from home and trying to teach and give lunches
Yes.
and everything, we'll do the laundry and extra everything because you have to be the teacher now from home. Special thanks to you. You're going to make it. This too shall pass. Mr. COVID, he will pass. And we just have to survive and just remember that this is just going to help us be more, I guess, tech savvy.
Hmm. Yeah.
Absolutely. You were saying something, bro?
No, actually, I was saying that's a wrap. Appreciate everything, and thanks to
Okay.
everyone for the love and the wave and the everything. We say we love you too, and we look forward to another time where we can share in the TR Nyeri X show.
Yes, we
Right.
love you
Keep
very much.
supporting, keep subscribing. Tell somebody else to subscribe. Sooner or later, we want to be at 1 million views, all right?
That's
And a
right.
million
Oh yeah.
subscribers. Keep the channel going. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Lots of love, Jerry.
Thank you so much. You've been awesome. So thank you so much for coming, and God bless you until we meet again.
Yeah.
The pleasure is ours.
All right. So thank you, bro, for passing through. That was my brother, and he was here. We're gonna look forward to. We're gonna wrap up, but before we wrap up, we're gonna say a big shout out. Let me share the screen. We're gonna say a big shout out to this lady right here. She's in this. She's in the chat. She started her channel recently, and she's looking to expand. So we're gonna just introduce her quickly. To We're gonna just introduce her quickly. This is her right here. Right here. So this lady right here. Let me just get her link quickly. Her name is Aisha. She's amazing. She started her YouTube channel over the weekend. She's looking. She has some fantastic content. If you content to post, it's not there yet. But she's looking to start her journey. And so, if you all are here right now and you want to just let me drop a link for her, Aisha. That's her right there. She started her channel not too long ago. She's looking forward to build her platform, and so check her out. I realized she changed her profile picture and she has her things going up not long from now. So check her out. She's fantastic. If you're here, you eventually, she's going to be a force to reckon with. She's going to be someone you might want to know sooner or later. So the sooner you get to know her, the better it is. So while we are here, um, if you're a content creator or if you're not a content creator, whatever you are, Jay Sean, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming through. She is very new, and as I say, she will be. As a matter of fact, let me see if she is appearing yet in Social Blade, so we can actually look what's going on in her world. Let me see if there is anything that we can do for her via here. So I couldn't find her recently. I couldn't find her recently in Social Blade. Let me just see if she's there by now. Oh yes. She's there. So this is all right. So um, thank you. Drop it is in the building. Blessing to Jude and wife. Thank you so much. Drop it. Thank you, cuz, for coming in. We're heading out right now, but we want to head out with helping somebody. I normally like helping at least one person in a show, and even though tonight was not that type of show, before we leave, we want to help out somebody who is um, embarking on a new journey to start a new relationship. And so her name is. It looks like the spelling is different. As a matter of fact, the spelling is absolutely different. She's right there. So if you are here and you're not connected to her and you want to be a part of her family, that's a good family to be a part of. She has great stuff coming. I can tell you because I've seen it. So you go check her out. She's fantastic, and if I should say, she's wonderful. All right, I saw Crystal in the chat, and I want to say quickly thank you, Crystal, for being here. You have been truly amazing. Thank you for being a support to William Noel. And, you know, when he wants to give up and throw the towel in, I can imagine you probably is right back there saying, hey, Pops, you know, you're not going to give up, sir. Keep pressing on, sir. Keep pressing on. So I want to say a big shout out to uh, to Crystal Wall. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. And Aisha is here. And this is us on the second episode of the of This Is Us. So we look forward to the next episode next week, same time, same place, 8 p.m. will be another episode of This Is Us. So if you're a mother and a father, a sister and a brother, whatever, and you want to come on up here and share your story, we appreciate and accept your story. Next week at 8 p.m., we're going to be here again. This and every Sunday at 8 p.m. This is us. All right. And thank you all for coming. God bless you until we meet again. And again, I will say happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. Love and forever the passion for the mothers, you know, we have. Thank you all for coming. So we're going to wrap up. We're wrapping up. We've wrapped up. And this is where we say it was good for us to be here. Have a good evening. Have a good night. Go have fun. Do what you do best. And I want to say thanks to everyone who came out tonight to support the TR show. I look forward to seeing you again somewhere on YouTube. Thank you so much for coming, and God bless you all.